Coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Magic. For Oklahoma City, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Magic, Thunder, only here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Chang. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the point. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Desmond Bane out there with subs. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Banchero outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Going inside, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Pass to Chang. Back to Caruso. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bane. Suggs passes to Bane. Over Wallace. He's off from 17 feet. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Banchero played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And so here's Orlando, following the score by Oklahoma City. Elbow shot, and it falls over the rim and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wiggins outside. Wallace with a screen for Wiggins. Here's the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 5. Bane with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Banchero passes to Bane. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Banchero with the screen. Bane, no good. The Thunder have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Here's Wallace. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Jang. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Magic have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bane kicks to Banchero. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
That's good from Suggs on the assist from Banchero.
Boy, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner outside. On the wing, Bane. Buries the long-range jumper. Bane's got 6 points.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Carter with the bucket.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you off and knock down the jump shot.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Magic, Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. Jang with the ball. Working on Black. Dort. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Isaac outside. From outside the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Wiggins. 12 points for him. Pass to Dort. Hartenstein inside. Working on Black. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Bane kicks to Carter. Now here's Isaac. Jang defending. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. Carter finds Bane. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point lead.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Carter with a screen on Dort. Here's Bane. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. .143 left here in the opening quarter. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Black in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Pass to Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The first free throw is good. So for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Joseph in for Baines. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace is checked in for Hartenstein.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren.
For your Magic Youth Dance Team.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Black. Down low, Wagner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Up top, Dort. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Orlando grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, he can be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
And it's Wallace penetrating, and the dunk by Wallace.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Williams kicks to Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Takes the three. Cans it from downtown. Wallace has got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And it's Joseph in the corner. Wagner outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Black, no good. The Thunder leading by 14. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Wagner. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Magic trail by 16. Wagner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. Suggs with some extra juice on that dunk.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA's a versatility. That is pretty special. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Baines checked in for Black. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Holmgren's checked in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Wagner passes to Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. Tries it from 9. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Thunder leading by 12. Williams scanning the floor. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wagner trying to get open, and it's Suggs missing. Here's Holmgren. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bain kicks to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Dort with the ball. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 9-point game. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Then for the Thunder, Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Chet Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt?
Hilda Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Dort against Bain. Tries the spin move. Dort passes to Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Wagner. It's deflected. Suggs with the steal. And he lays it straight in. Suggs has got 9.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Bain. No one covering. And the Thunder lead by 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Hartenstein. The Magic getting the bucket. Just 3 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Bain. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Fires from deep. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Takes a 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Dort against Bain. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. The Magic trail by 9. Banchero looking around. Pass to Bain. There's the 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Banchero. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Desmond Bane out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now here's Wallace. Here's Caruso. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Carter pulls it in. Now here's Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Hartenstein against Carter. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 7. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Wiggins surveying the floor. High, arcing shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Bane. Lets it go from deep. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. Suggs with the ball. Wagner kicks to Suggs. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Suggs has got 11.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Caruso. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. And the 3 off target. And here is Suggs. He's got 11. Pass to Bain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Bain drops them both. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. 6-point lead. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace with a screen for Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The 15-footer. Caruso, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Bain looking for Carter. He gets it there. Over Jang. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Carter.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's Wallace. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wallace has got 13.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Suggs passes to Bain. Back to Suggs. Butler from long range. Rebound by Jang. The Thunder leading by 7. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Banchero kicks to Bain. Krills it from outside. Bain's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Magic.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And you show us your best move. Let's go.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Jang. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Wallace. Connects from 3-point range. $16 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Black dishes to Carter. Back to Black. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Carter Jr. with the unselfish play that time, quality possession, and he makes a lot of those.
Now Hartenstein. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to Banchero. Banchero with the screen. And the rejection by Chang. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Chang's got his first points of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Dort. Up and in on the layup. Dort's got 7.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Carter with a screen on Dort. Kicks it out to Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-5 run. Payne against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Payne. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Black. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dort misses. The Magic trail by 15. To the wing on the left. Unloads. A nice shot by Black. 6 points for him. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-7 run. From 12 feet out. And that one drops.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He has 29.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Franz Wagner. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Magic trail by 14. Taking a look at the Thunder. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 slot. Williams passes to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Off target from outside. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 16. Back to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bain. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Suggs passes to Bain. Here's Isaac. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Thunder leading by 16. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. The Magic have gone just 33% for the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Black. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
At the top of the key, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Suggs against Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Now, here's Bain. Pass to Black. And here is Isaac. Takes it inside, and the layup falls.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Now here's Wiggins. Isaac with the steal. Bain drives in, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
I think he's at his very best when he gets downhill. Suggs using that athleticism to get to the rack and his strength to finish through contact. I love that combination.
Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Zhang comes in for Williams. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins out to Wallace. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 19 points for Wallace.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Here's Bain. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Zhang with a screen on Isaac. Caruso against Isaac. Shoots from 12. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Bain looking around. Another miss by Orlando. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Desmond Bain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good for the Magic. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Isaac. And Wagner's subbed in for Black. The Magic trail by 19. Banchero outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. It's blocked.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Five on the clock. Caruso finds Zhang. Wallace. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Timeout.
And the Thunder lead by 21.
I think it's what every youth coach says, at least sometimes. Follow your shot. And that's why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Caruso. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Hartenstein with the screen on Wagner. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Suggs with the ball, defended by Caruso. And there's Wagner on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 5 assists tonight.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Ball is up on top. Now here's Jang. Caruso with the ball. Another shot. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Bain. Wagner from long range. And the 3-ball is good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Hartenstein. Jang with the ball. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Bain passes to Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. Now Suggs. Pass to Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The shot's good. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.